Hello everyone, this is engineer Muhammad Usama Aslam. So today actually I am going to tell you about the study plan, the letter of motivation, statement of purpose. Like the students who want to study abroad and they have to mostly in the universities they have to upload that this is a basic requirement that you need to tell about them the study plan or the statement of purpose or letter of motivation. This is the three names of the same thing. So actually today I will upload my study plan statement of purpose as a sample, so you can make and we'll tell you about how you can make your own study plan according to your expertise or your interest or your field. So basically I am a civil engineer, so I have made it according to civil engineering. So you can, whatever your field is, chemistry, physics, mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, whatever you are, so you can make your own study plan following this pattern. So basically I think there are four or five like things you need to keep in mind. So whenever you keep those things in mind, you can complete your study plan. So first of all, you tell about your background, like who are you, where are you from, like here I have, and in which university you are applying and why you choose that professor. Like because this is a process, whenever you take any acceptance you see the professor's research interest and your research interest is, if it is same, then you just like address him or address the university that this is the scenario. So first you tell about like I wrote like first and foremost I would like to thank you like for giving me opportunity to write some things about me. So because I am from Pakistan and I have a 1.5 years of experience of site and like job experience. So I told about it, and then I am addressing the professor that I visited your profile because I was interested in the structural engineer. So I choose structural engineer as my study plan. So I already done my masters. So if you are applying for a master, you can say that I have, my aim is to do masters in your institution. So because I wrote it for the PhD. So I said like my aim is to continue my PhD under your supervision in your institution. So then you tell about what you are doing right now, like if you are doing job or you are studying or whatever you doing. So because at that time I was pursuing my master's degree in structural engineering. So you say that I am pursuing my master's degree in structural engineering, and you mention the school and which university and city, and if it is very good in ranking you can mention. If it is not, you don't need to mention it, because the Tongji University Shanghai is like very famous in the civil engineering, number one in the China and also number 12 in the worldwide. So then you tell about why you just tell why I choose civil engineering, because in the bachelor you have to choose any specialization after FSC. So I told them that my like interest in civil engineering was sparked during my undergraduate courses. Like when you mentioned some subjects that I studied mechanics of material, steel structure, you'd like study different subjects. But as I choose, like I said that it was the subject of structural engineering that particularly captured my interest. So you can like choose any subject related to you, whatever you like, chemistry and anything, electrical engineering, even the doctoral, whatever you like, because in master you do any specialization in only one subject. In the bachelor you study many subjects, and but in the master you choose specialization of one subject. So you can explain why you choose structural engineering or any subject. Then actually you need to tell about them why I choose structural engineering. Like you can mention here any software you learned for that subject, or any like calculation or anything you, if you do like did the job experience related to it, you can also mention that. So because I'm writing for the master, I wrote like while studying different subjects in Tongji University, this is related, like, see, wind engineering infrastructure, dynamical structure. I mostly mentioned about the structures: advanced steel structure, concrete, composite structure, structure rehabilitation, and something like that. And I mentioned the software I learned: Abacus, MATLAB, Bluebeam. This is was the Bluebeam Plan 50. It I learned in my job. Kubla, SAP 2000, ETAS, AutoCAD, EPANET, and this is the basic requirement: Microsoft Office and SAFe. So this all software mostly related to structural engineering. So this can uh, like uh, get attention, like you are very expert or very good at the structural engineering because you learned a lot of software related to structural engineering. And then you can tell that, like, I don't want to stop here. I want to continue further. For, like, when I completed my master, I want to do the PhD. So I wrote, by the time I completed my postgraduate degree masters, so I thought, like, I consider my life has not ended yet. I am looking for further opportunities. And I thought, like, you can it's because I applied in China, in Tongji, same university. So you can, like, say that I think this sit country is very good for lab facilities, and also it's give a lot of opportunities after the degree. So I thought, like, I could apply here. So this, then you mention your aim, and then you tell about what was your final year research topic in bachelor or master or whatever you doing. So I thought, I then wrote that my final year research topic was the improvement of seismic performance of beam column joint in RC frame structure by ECC. And then you tell that if you did the soft, like, simulation work or lab work. Then I explained a little bit, like 2-3 lines. You can explain that what I did actually in your project. And then you mention your grade. If your grade are good, you can mention, or otherwise you can say that I got this percentage. Then I mentioned the grade, my CGPA. Then I tell, if you have any publications, you can tell that, because I have published in my school journal, and one is still under review. You can tell that. And you can, if you attended any workshops or, like, any seminars, you can mention also that seminars in this point. And then the turn comes for the curricular activities, because it is very important for your grooming, for your confidence. If you don't, you just study and become a bookworm, then it's not a, you don't enjoy your life. So whatever you have attended, your any extracurricular activities, you can mention them. Because I like did a lot of extracurricular activities. So you can mention that any volunteer work. So you can, I wrote that I joined some student societies, and I was at an important seats. And this was, yeah, you can mention that, and you can read that, mention that. So, and then you can say that it my, because you, then you complete your bachelor's or master's, you can say that, yeah, it was very enriching, and I am very determined with a PhD degree. So my, then then you mention your immediate objective. So what you want to do, like, what is your wish after completing that degree? I said, I wish that, I have aim that I will come back to Pakistan and I will serve my country with my talent, or whatever you can write. Then you, like, why you choose that particular university. Because obviously, if you are applying, you have to tell why I choose this. So I wrote that, considering the research facilities and the scholarship facilities and the caliber of professors your university have. So it's no doubt that I will have high research, like research work, and also publish theses and papers in the particular field. Okay. And also then you finally you tell that your extremely distinguished faculty, and your coursework, and your lab facilities. I think that, I believe that the PhD in the civil engineering with the specialization, whatever your specialization, will enhance your knowledge, skill, versatility, and all the exposure to international student and the cultural exposure. So I I am hopeful that I will get admission, and also the financial aid, the main thing, the scholarship at your university. And I am confident enough that I meet your high standards, and will make you proud with my contribution, and yeah, and become a renowned professional in any field, whatever. And then you write your basic detail, like I completed my masters, and you write your email, your contact detail. So this is actually the basic format. You write it for 1.5 page, that's enough. This is just letter of motivation. If they ask separate research proposal, then you need to create with the, that is actually different thing. But for this, these two are basic requirements: the study plan, letter of motivation, or the statement of purpose. So that's all. If you need any other assistance from me, I can share you some more samples, and I will also upload in this link drive, Google Drive. You can upload, and good luck for your admission.